Welcome to the finals. Playing against BaceJeleren, which is a little surprising to me. I thought Roberto would get there and we'd have a bit of a rematch, but our buddy Base made it. Let's see what he's got to the party. On the play, keep on 2. Could take inventory here, but I figure casting it this turn or next turn really doesn't matter too much unless I draw like another take inventory, so I'd rather like get the beatdown clock started. I don't know what he's playing here. Looks like a black control deck again. Take inventory, pulls, hit land. Ooh, hit land, I'm lucky. Okay. Warp landscape, kinda just like Roberto's deck. Double Evolving Wilds and he found 2 swamps though? That signifies Grasp of Darkness or Murder to me. So in that sense, I think he's gonna kill my guy. So instead of playing Piece of the Puzzle, I'm just gonna run out this 2/2 Lore Master. Because it's kind of funny with Pulse in hand. I can get it back later, but also this Spellfist actually represents more damage long term, right? And it keeps me having a board presence. I put 2 creatures in play, he kills 1, at least I still have 1 in play. If I play pieces for the puzzle, he kills my guy at end of turn, and then I have no board, and I'm not dealing him damage. Really, I just want to deal damage to him. And it looks like he has murder. Alright, he kills my 2/2, that's fine. It's actually the wrong target, right? My other guy can get unblockable very, very easily. And he just plays a vessel, and he's black-white. Okay, I drew land, which is good. I guess I pieces now. I wish there was a spell that helped you, like, search for lands, like, I don't know. Well, I just dropped Evolving Wilds Pilgrim's Eye, that's annoying. But I get to, I'm gonna go Digitize Summons plus pieces. I don't know if Touch of the Void is gonna be good against him. I already have Impulse, Spoiling Earth, Rolling Thunder. And I really just want to keep... I would love to hit an island. But I need more pressure. Like, if I don't take Ojitai Summon there, I really have no way to pressure him if he just, like, plays removal on this creature. Ooh, Read the Bones. That's perfectly acceptable by me. And land, so he's not even getting his vessel to pop. I did draw land, but it's not what I wanted, so I'm going to pieces again, I guess. And completely missed, but at least I hit a Lore Master. Again, would really kill for an island or a forest. Ooh, Certain Death. I could Fire Impulse my guy just to not take 2 and almost deal 2 damage to him, but then I figure I might want to use Fire Impulse on his guy eventually, so let's play another Morph out. He can play another removal spell if he has it. I don't really care. Yeah, he does. Don't care. It's just clearing the way for my 2/2 flyers, because those cards weren't really doing anything. And they were taking up his whole turn, I guess, if he's going to be playing Certain Death. Kind of cool card, but 6 mana is a lot for this format. But apparently, he's like this black-white control deck, and he's somehow... I don't know how he beat blue-red spells. The more streamlined version, because I'm just like a bad version of that. As in, I'm not being aggressive, not attacking very much. Finally make some 1/1s. And Pocket Guys, that's going to gain him some life. I can't Fire Impulse it. The trigger will still go off because he has other spirits in play. So, thinking... Yeah, I'll probably kill it on a turn anyway. And he's got Bless Borrowed Grace. The old Fortify combo saves his guy. I'm fine with that. If I hit land, land would have been so good there, I'd have been able to Awaken Boiling Earth and hit for a 4/4 with the 2/2s as well, and he wouldn't be able to block the 2/2s without trading. I could play an Alchemist. I could play Rolling Thunder for 5, kill his board, and a hit for 4. But I feel like, again, the longer this game goes on, the better Rolling Thunder potential could be, and he's not blue, so he can't counter it. So I think the play is Boiling Earth, attack for 4, and then if it forces him to use removal on my Boiling Earth 4/4, and it potentially trades with a 2/3, like my 2/2s potentially trade up, but he just takes the damage. And he attacks. What? Does he know something I don't know? That is a ridiculous attack. He just takes 8? Oh, what? I guess I'll play Alchemist, and I'm holding up in Pulse, and I'm going to Pulse back Lore Master. What? Okay, what? 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 Why is he attacking? Foul Tongue Shriek. Good thing I killed those stupid tokens. So that card's really bad right now. Okay. He's got 2 of them. Does he have 3? Sack the land? What does that do? He's got 3. Okay, great. You're dead. Like, that didn't do anything. Pulls back the Lore Master. You're just dead on board to my, like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Alchemist. I guess he gained 3 life? I don't know. I guess with 3 Foul Tongue Shrieks in hand, you can't really expect much out of your deck. That was pretty unfortunate draws for him, I guess, but nobody should be playing 3 of that card anyway. But that confuses me, because that says he's a tokens deck, and I did see the Vessel and the Borrowed Grace, so maybe he just had like a really removal and land heavy draw, and really he's playing like more of a white tokens deck. Maybe I would think he could be running Auramancer with the Vessel. I don't know. I don't know. So sideboarding is a little tricky. Definitely bringing in the Boiling Earth, Chandra's Furies. It seems like he wants to go tokens. Definitely keeping this. Hopefully drawing gas with my 2 draw spells. Search for a mountain, probably. Yep. Ooh, Spellfist on turn 2 is actually really good. Cleric of the Forward Order. Okay, that's a life gain card. Vessel is good. So now I just get to play pieces. Yeah. Bidding the Alchemist is a little annoying, but I get 2 spells, which is great. And what's he got? Read the Bones. Not where you want to be. I guess if you look, he's only got a couple cards in hand. He had a mold of 5, so he's actually got a pretty functional hand for a mold of 5 on the play. Problem is I have millions of cards in hand, and it's like gonna be impossible for him to deal with this. Snap blocking. If he wants to play Borrowed Grace, I am totally fine with that because I can pulse it back. Playing a Vessel and probably just popping his Vessel. Yeah, the pulse, get back another Alchemist, play another Alchemist. Yeah, my damage meter is going to be going through the roof this game. And instead, okay, so he finds the second black instead of playing a Vessel. Signifies one of my guys is dying. Yep. Again, I think he should be playing like Auramancer and maybe like Boon of Emrakul instead of Murder. Like, it just makes his mana worse. Double black is not good. I get to run out of Lore Master here and hold open Negate to protect it. That's pretty solid. What's he got? Read the Bones? Okay. I'm just going to counter that. Don't even need to. Actually, him dealing 2 to himself would have been probably better. Yeah, this game is over. So here I can, yeah, this is just dumb. I can just Fury, deal a bunch to him, salvo his blocker, you know, and then I'm attacking for 5, and he's only already at 2 because the Alchemist triggers. Jeez, I just went off. Kind of unfortunate. I think his deck could be pretty good. Again, if you're going to deal damage to yourself with Read the Bones, it just helps my burn plan. And the clerics, like, don't do enough and gain enough life. Huh. I don't know. I like the Vessel Oromancer plan, but Boon at 3 mana is pretty tough too. You really need to... I'd be playing Thraben Inspector as a 1-drop just to get the ball rolling. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think I'd play double black spells and 6 drops for removal spells. Right now, I think Elusive Spellfist and Thermal Alchemist need to be killed on sight, which means Deadweight is kind of unplayable, but Boon of Emrakul is really strong, and Reeve Soul is actually the strongest. Complete Disregard is the 3rd best, and might be the 2nd best, because it's an instant and can hit things like Wretched Gryph, when Boon of Emrakul cannot kill a Wretched Gryph. But like even Oblivion Strike is just like too slow, too inefficient, like not very relevant. There's not like very many protection spells in the format, and there's not like too many ruin processors and big dudes running around. There's more like tokens and Eldrazi Sky Spawners and I don't know, emerge enablers running around. So you need to be packing like Boiling Earth and Chandra's Fury if you want to be prepared to deal with those. Black-white though, I don't know. I think Black-white does have some promise, and he did make it to the finals. So I'm gonna look up what his matches were and which ones he won, and maybe try to brew a different, you know, maybe sort of black-white deck that's maybe a little bit more aggressive, maybe like more just like white aggressive with a little bit of black removal. But I think the deck looks really cool in a metagame where, you know, black-green control X, black-green X control decks and blue-red spells decks have been dominating lately. It's nice to see like new decks emerge, and I'm all about new decks. I really was just obviously hybridizing 2 decks together, more of my Temur control and the blue-red spells deck, and looks like it was lucky enough to get there. I definitely got lucky a lot of the times and only flooded out 1 game, but yeah, glad to have won this. Glad to be playing SPDC events again. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments on cards, deck builds, you know, things like that, feel free to hit me up in the comments. Alright, thanks.